what is relating is simply love is relating. It's applied in life. But when you start to define, you are in difficulty. There is no way to define. But you know it. You know, but you don't know. To describe. That's why always the word God and love is synonymous. You can give an image for God, you cannot give image for love. This is the difficulty. Probably you can say the heart shape is a symbol of love. That's not completion.
A hug is a symbol of love.
There is no symbol. You can't create a symbol. You can create symbol for at least God, some images you can create. Image of Shiva, image of Ganesha, image of all these things you can create. You can't create a sign for love. If we create a sign for love, it is definitely not love. Probably you can say love, God is love, love is silence. Can you create a symbol for silence? You may put it like this. In the hospitals in olden days, you can see silence. That is not silence. This symbol is not a symbol of silence. This is a symbol of speechless. At the maximum, you can create a symbol for speechless. No talk. No talk symbol. It's not a symbol of silence. Quite interesting. Because God means love, love means silence. At least one can give some idea about God, but these two things impossible. I think better, instead of saying the word God, we can say love or silence is far better word. Mind has no place. Mind has no place. Please understand, people are asking me, is there any shortcut way to get rid of the mind? Mind is a trouble for me. Yes, there is a shortcut way. You just meditate on what is silence. Your mind is finished. Just 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds. Some people in the very first second, the mind is no more. If we take silence as a meditating concept, it's very easy to meditate with the glass. I can meditate. 10 years I can meditate with this. Because the mind will conceive all the time, okay, it's a white in color, it's in shape, this thing and that thing, goes. That's why many people, they choose objects for meditation. It's easy for them. They just meditate on one object for some time. After a few years, change it. Is God is a changeable item? So cheap, is it so cheap like that? I've seen people, oh, what happened? 5 years ago you were worshipping some god, now you are changing. Yeah, it's getting bored. I changed it.
Change it up.
It's a very dull affair. Okay, now I worship this god. How many gods? How oneness can be many? It's easy for the mind. That's why I always recommend meditate on nothing. That's my prescription. Meditate on nothing. The same trouble here also. If I say to you meditate on this, you can easily meditate. If I say meditate on nothing, the mind is nowhere. The mind is searching something. What is this nothing?
Try to define nothing.
Because the beauty is, nothing is everything. That also the mind is in difficulty. If I say, please meditate everything, also difficulty. It's impossible to meditate on everything at a time. There are millions and millions of objects in the world. The mind cannot meditate millions of objects at a time. That's also difficulty. But it is easy for the mind to choose one or two things and play with it the whole life. And changing the colors, the size and the shape and the name and the form. By the time the age is coming nearer to death, okay, it will die now. Come back again, take a new life. This is how the birth and death is keep on going. Unless one lives in love, there is no fulfillment. Straight away, this is the conclusion of the day. Unless one lives in love, no chance of fulfillment. He or she may be like an Alexander. Doesn't matter. The best way is just to meditate on nothing. That's my favorite meditation recommendation to my people. They are afraid of me. Some people are afraid of me. They don't come to me again. Meditate on nothing. It seems to be something psycho. Meditation, we need always something in front of me as an object, at least a thought. I say to them, even the thought is also an object. Not necessarily a product like this. If I am meditating on this, it's easy for me. Instead of that, I can choose one thought inside me. I can meditate on that thought also, easy. The difficulty comes when I say to my people, meditate on nothing. The whole chapter is over. Some people are really afraid of this situation. Nothing? I'm afraid. I'm always holding something. See the habit of holding. Mind wants to hold something here and there, even for meditation. The holding habit, holding, clinging, always clinging to something, even with the thoughts. What is happening in the name of meditation, it's not meditation at all. Thinking. Thinking can't be meditation. Thinking can be called as contemplation. Contemplation is different. Contemplation is nothing but thinking about something. Maybe I may be thinking about this cup. I may be thinking about one concept in my mind. Whether it is a concept or a cup, the matter remains same. Denny, you got the point? Are you interested in meditating nothing? Nothingness meditation.
There's so much all day long.
Yeah.
Bombarding you.
Yeah.
And it's nice to just sit with nothing.
Yeah. But at the same time it is difficult. Because the mind is old habitat. It's habituated always to cling something, bringing something to the mind, adding something always. 10 thoughts, 100 thoughts, 1,000 thoughts are pouring in. This is a challenge. This is a meditation challenge.
So she just said something interesting, that all day there's so much bombarding her.
Okay.
Like,
Is it literally bombarding or thought bombarding?
Stop
Yeah.
signs.
Thoughts, signs,
coming.
colors, movements, pictures, photos. Everything is an object.
so just like
When a
input.
color is coming,
Yes.
it's also an object. People are coming and telling me, I have seen a beautiful color in my meditation. Is it a good meditation? No, it's not at all meditation. Please go. Go beyond the color. Oh, I have seen image of God. Lord Shiva appeared in me. It is not Lord Shiva, it is image of Lord Shiva. The image of God may be appearing and talking to you also. Again, it is not meditation. It is just conversing with the image of God. Meditation not have happened.
It's an angel, just an image too.
Yeah, it is. It is. Angel is a kind of energy.
But image.
Image. It's also image.
I mean, it's mind created. Right?
It's a mind creation. Anything form and name is from the mind stuff. You take the name and form. Where is the mind? Show me. I will pull out the name and form. I will tell you now, don't bring any name, any form now. You tell me where is the role of mind now. The mind is standing with a two foundation. Please understand the mind. We are here to analyze round the clock awareness. Simple shortcut method of understanding of the mind. The mind is, the building mind is standing under the pillar, two pillars. You don't have to take the whole mind, you don't work too much on the mind. Mind stuff is a vast subject. You can say, what is the age? If I ask Daniel, what is your age? He will say, his physical age. He will say,
28.
You are 28? I thought 18. He'll say immediately, 28 is my age. What is the age of that? 28 means what? It's physical body age, that's all. If I ask him, what is your mind age? Mind, the age of your mind.
5.
5. That's the age of your heart. If I ask, what is your age of your mind? There is no answer. Millions and trillions of years, the age of mind. That's the age of mind. Don't think this life mind is the only age of the mind. The mind which you are carrying inside our brain has the ages of millions. This you must understand today. All the imprints are there about your previous life, 10,000 birth before, everything is here in the small head. It's such a computer. Millions. If you start analyzing the million-age-old mind, this one life is not enough. The shortcut way is, what is the base of the mind? How mind is managing itself? How to go to the no-mind state? That's what we are here, you know. Exactly. How to be in no-mind, less mind, beyond mind. This is what spirituality is all about. There is no need to analyze each and every point of the mind. Oh, this kind of mind, this thought, that emotion, this is so complex phenomenon. Just pull out the two pillars, the mind is no more.
What are the two pillars?
Pillar. Name and form.
Name
down,
and form,
please. Yes. Name, one pillar, and form. In fact, it is one pillar. Looks like two pillars. Whenever there is a form, naturally a name is coming. Here is a form. You name it something. Name is given by human beings. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They only give name. Just an idea. Due to some practical purposes, we call it his name. Who has given? The tree has not given a name as tree itself.
Right.
Do you think the tree has given the name for itself? We have given the name for it. We call that it is a tree. The tree never calls itself as tree.
So you named you.
Doesn't even know that it is a tree. We are discussing very deepest thing today. Very deep of spirituality. There is nothing deeper than this which we are discussing right now. So the mind's foundation, the strength of the mind is two things, name and form. I asked you in the morning, what is the source of thoughts? Hope now you understand. What is the source of thoughts? How the thoughts are being created? What is the factory of the thoughts? Manufactured. Now let us compare. Let us do some deep analysis about thought and form and name. Can you give a thought for me without a name and form? Now you understand where the thoughts are produced, manufactured, the factory.
The name and form factor.
Name and form. The evening you have come to a conclusion today. This is such a research, such a discovery today.
Thanks for the obvious there.
Yes.
The NFF.
Name and form.
Name and form.
From there, thoughts, hundreds and thousands and millions of thoughts are arising like bubbles. Now you know, everybody wants to control the thoughts. Everybody wants to control the mind, to reduce the mind, traffic of the mind. Why to suffer a lot? Why don't you work on this name and form?
What?
Hmm?
What did she say?
You will work on the fundamental foundation of the mind called name and form.
If you want to suffer?
Huh?
You said something about if you want to suffer a lot.
No.
Oh.
No. I said that if you really want to have a no mind experience,
Oh, okay.
thoughtless or a thought traffic.
If you
The
do want to
quickest
suffer
way,
a lot,
the easiest
then-
way is just disidentify from the name and the form.
Almost like when you plug something into the wall, name and form are the two plugs that go into the wall.
Immediately.
So if you disconjoin it, that name and form, and think, don't put name and form to any of your thoughts, then you can clear your mind.
Absolute. This is how the mind is created.
That's great.
This is a factory.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you see how beautifully he is understanding and explaining.
Yeah, that helped me.
Plug out,
And plug.
pull out, withdrawal. It's called withdrawal. This is what exactly in Ashtanga Yoga is teaching. It's 8-step yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. The father of yoga is Patanjali, the great master of masters. In one of the steps, in the 8 steps, is this withdrawal. Pratyahara. That's an Indian terminology, Sanskrit and Tamil too. Pratyahara. Getting disidentified with the name and the form is withdrawal. The moment you withdraw this, the mind is no more. When the mind is no more, only love exists. See the gift. Here is a prize for this examination. Otherwise, we will never experience what is love. Mind and love cannot live in one home. Impossible. Either mind can live or love can live. Two opposite things. So we have to decide now, what do you want? Do we need mind or love? Then we have to work on this homework. Pull out job. We have experienced a lot with the mind. Nothing much outcome so far. Always trouble. Mind means worry. Mind means fear. Mind means tension. These are the another names for mind. If you really want to live a worry-free life, free, fear-free life, fulfillment of life, if you really want a life of happiness for no reason, this is the highest desire. Happiness for no reason, peace for no reason, silence for no reason, joy for no reason. Not depending on anybody or anything for joy. This is the shortest route to dig out this pillar.
It's a For me, it's easier to do when I'm alone.
Yeah,
My
not
challenge.
necessarily be. Maybe in the beginning, of course, I agree with you. In the beginning, it's hard to be in the people around, family around. In the beginning. But by and by, one can be in anywhere without these pillars. Because love gives everything. Why to depend on a powerless mind? Love is the power. Love is all. Love is healing. Love is joy. Love is silence. Love is everything.
That's peace. That's love.
Why to depend on the poor mind? So far, what it has achieved in our life, except worries and fears and tension and frustrations. These are the supply, mind supply. What a poor man will give. Love is the richest.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti